Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ryan, and I figured it's about time to do that thing that every guitar player in existence does, and that's a pedal board rundown. So I'm gonna do it like pretty quick, because I don't really have a whole lot going on, honestly. So first of all, this is my guitar, the Sir Classic Antique T or Classic T Antique. That's my guitar of choice now. It's got the humbucker and the neck, and then the single coil on the bridge. And it's the best guitar I've ever played, so highly recommend if you want to take a loan out to get one of those. But then that's basically the only guitar I use right now. I've got a PRS over there. That was my old guitar, but that's now an E flat standard. And then I've got a Breedlove concert acoustic right there that I got on sale around Christmas time. But anyways, back to what actually matters. So first off, I've got the Polytune, and it's just the tuner. It works. I like how it can tune like every string at once. It's super helpful. It goes straight into the Deep Six, which is a compressor, and I like it. There's some like controversy around its like noise and whatever, but for me, and like this guitar, there's not like any noise past like just what guitars usually have. From the Deep Six, it goes into the Palisades by Earthquaker Devices. This is a Tube Screamer type distortion or overdrive, both really. It's got 3 stages. It's got the on, gain B, and then a boost. So it's for like my heavier, like the heaviest sounds I get and the dirtiest sounds I get come out of this box right here. That goes into the Morning Glory, which is my favorite pedal, honestly, as far as drives go. Super transparent, super clean. I love the switch. It's usually at red and these settings right here. That's for like my lighter overdrives right there. It goes into that goes into the OCD, and this is for my heavier but not quite Palisades drives. These are the settings, and I'll do a quick like demo of each of these sounds in a second. And that goes into the volume pedal. It's a volume pedal. And then that goes into the Strymon timeline, which is the Strymon timeline. And how I have my Strymon stuff set up is in bank 0. That's where, for the timeline, that's where my songs start. So like I play at a lot of churches mainly. So I've got like song Ever Be, and then 2 settings for Ever Be right there. So this one's like an ice ambient thing, and this one's a just like dotted eighth tape delay. And then you go to the next one, and it's like resurrecting. I've got the digital delay and the ice delay, and then the next one, Lamb of God, with digital delay, ice delay. So that's kind of the trend I go for. It was an acoustic week last week, which is why I've got the ice, but usually I've got like a heavy delay where the mix is like cranked really high, and then I've got a lighter delay that just kind of adds a little bit to like chords and whatever. But that's about it for that. I do have like my go-tos, and like below bank 0, like bank 99, I've got Melt Away, which is just like a really nice ice machine delay that I use a bunch. And then I've got Slapback delay on the A, which is just like a super quick digital delay. And obviously I'll demo it in a second. Then 98, I've got Flutter, which is just not quite slapback, but it's a tape delay with a little bit of modulation, and the reverse delay. And that's kind of, I tap the tempo in for this on like whenever I use it. I don't use it too much live. It's mainly a studio thing, but yeah, that's what I use that for. And then also I forgot to mention that all the songs, the tempo is programmed in, so it's always like perfectly in time. And that's the timeline. Like it's the Strymon timeline. There's 1.5 million demos of it online, so yeah. Then we got the Big Sky, and the Big Sky, the Morning Glory might be my favorite drive pedal, but the Big Sky I think is my favorite like pedal in general. So, and Bang Zero, I think it is, yeah, Bang Zero. I've got three patches. One's super short. It's a room verb, and it's just like a little bit. It's basically like amp reverb, but coming from the Big Sky. So this is basically always on. I always turn the reverb on my amp off just because I like the Big Sky more. And if I paid this much money for the Big Sky, I want to use it like literally 100% of the time. So I use this short reverb, and I've got a medium one, which is a hall setting, and it's a little bit longer. It's just got a little more space and a little bit more mix. It's not anything drastic. And then the long is just it's long. The decay I think is around like 4 seconds ish. Yeah, so it's not terrible, but it's longer than you would ever use for like a moving line, really. And then if you go up one, I've got my more like specialty things. I've got this washed, which is where the mix is basically like 80%. It's for my acoustic sets, really, so that the guitar is just kind of like very back in the mix and not really like present a whole ton. I've got Shimmer, which is just a shimmer patch in case I need it. Don't use it a whole ton, but it's whatever. I have it in case I need it. And then Cloud 9, which is just a cloud machine, and it's like the big ambient swells that the Big Sky is known for. I've also got Down in 99. I just recently got this, so I haven't had a whole ton of time to like fully customize it, but I've got down here Boing right here. These are factory, but I've got Boing, which is just a spring, and it's just a spring. It gives you a little bit of like funkiness to your sound. So yeah, and I've also got this pick case from Loris Audio that came with the Deep 6. So I'm super happy because I needed one of these, and then it came with this a few months ago. I love it. So this is my pedal board. It runs into a Vox AC10. Here are the settings, in case you're wondering. So yeah, this is it for now. Obviously, there's always room to expand. Like, I've got this bottom row still, and these two will move down, and then I'll use lava cables to make cables that are long enough, and then I'll fit some stuff on this row right here. I've already got picked out. I just need to save some money, obviously, to get them. But yeah, that's it for this. I'm gonna switch over to do some guitar stuff and actually like show you how this sounds. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so this is the sound demo part of this video. So first thing I guess would be, there's the tuner obviously, but then the next thing is the compressor, and without the compressor, this is the sound. And then with the compressor, it just like, it's not super like prevalent, but it's enough to matter, I guess. So yeah, Deep 6, wonderful compressor. I love it. It does everything I need it to do. And I got it in the cool limited edition March 17 skin, which I'm super happy about. But that goes into the Palisades. And for the Palisades, it's a tube screamer type. I usually only play it in the bridge pickup, but this is that's stage 1. I've got it on voice 2 and bandwidth 3, in case you're wondering. I have the volume ducked a little bit just so you can get like a big guitar tone, but not like be like super in front of the mix. So you're kind of like back and not super obnoxious. That's what the boost is for. I've also got the gain B, which just pushes it a little bit harder. Yeah, it's Tube Screamers. I don't really use it on the middle or neck pickup a whole time. Not this particular drive, just because I think it gets pretty messy pretty quick, honestly. That goes into the Morning Glory, which I've got on the higher gain setting with drive around noon and tone at, I guess it'd be like 2, and then volume at unity. So, and then it sounds like this. So like I said, this is for my lighter gain stuff. This is it in the middle. So it's not really pushing a lot. It's just there to add a little bit for simple lead parts like that. It's not doing a whole ton, but for like the worship music that I'm usually playing, it's just about perfect. And I usually switch it into the lower gain setting at the same settings, or like knob parameters, for like the dancey stuff where you just need a little bit boost, like a lot of Hillsong Young and Free, stuff like that, where it just needs a little bit of dirt, but not enough to like have it on the high gain setting, you know. That goes into the OCD, which is just like the stuff like that, and it's also super great for like the blues stuff. Eventually I'll upgrade it to something JHS or like a Bondi or something, but I just don't need it right now, really. And then that goes into the volume pedal, and that's just the Ernie Ball MVP. It's just the volume pedal. And then it goes into the timeline, and it's just pretty basic. Whoops. It's just delay. And then it's delay. Here's my melt away patch. It's just like a bunch of fairies. I've got the slapback, something like that. The reversed. It's just a reversed, and then my flutter preset. Stuff like that. It's just a really quick, short delay. And then that's about it for the timeline. And then it just kind of varies song to song. It can do literally anything as far as delay goes. So it's not a whole ton to go over because it's every pedal ever in one. And then it goes to the Big Sky, and like this is it without the anything. And then with that short setting I was talking about, it sounds like this. Like Like, it's just super short and just gives it a little bit of space. Here's the medium. It's like 2-second delay or decay, I think, something like that. And that's medium. It's a Hall machine. And then long, it's probably around 4 to 5 seconds, with the mix about the same as the medium. So that's something I would pair with like one of the delays to just like something like that, I guess, for probably Hillsong. And then in bank 1, I've got the washed, which is the super high mix. And there's just a lot of reverb there. With not a whole lot of guitar, and that's kind of the idea. You got the shimmer, which again, I don't use a whole ton, but I have it in case I ever do need to bring it out. And then last but not least, we got Cloud 9, which is that cloud patch I was telling you about. And it's just like the massive ambient stuff, like stuff like that. That is mainly a, like, I don't use it a whole ton, a lot live. It's mainly a studio thing, or for like background stuff when there's nothing else. So my phone ran out of storage, but like I was just saying, Cloud 9, don't use it a whole ton live. It's mainly a studio thing, or if like we need a pad, like I can just kind of turn it on and I know it'll just go for forever. So that's really nice. But realistically, I'm usually for like synth lead parts or whatever. Not synth, but like in Resurrecting, I'm usually on like the long reverb setting with like the Morning Glory and delay, and it's just like or whatever it is. I honestly forget. Haven't played it in a second. But I don't use the Big Sky to its fullest potential live, just because like you don't want to be annoying about it, you know. But in the studio, when I'm working on ambient music, I for sure push it all the time. Yeah, that's my pedal board for now. Give me a few months and I might have to do another one of these. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it, I guess. If you got any questions, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.